Took him out, I assume, because they thought the ground wasn't right. But he won 2 big handicap hurdles here in Cheltenham last season.
So it's the John Smith's Liverpool hurdle, the domain of big bucks for the past 4 years. Who will win it this time around? Let's join Stuart Machin for the call.
Steadily toward the tape. They're off for the Grade 1 John Smith's Liverpool hurdle over the extended 3 miles. And American Spin, probably the only confirmed front runner in the lineup, is the first to show as they approach the opening of 13 flights. So American Spin with a hoop cap, Celestial Halo red sleeves and cap, all over safely. A brace of greys in rear, and an early reminder there for Any Given Day, and another one to make sure. Grand Cru, another of the greys, red cap is last of all as they prepare to embark on 2 further circuits of the Aintree hurdles track. So American Spin will lead them into the first turn. From Celestial Halo, at a glance racing out wide in the beige and brown. Then Oscar Adara, who tucks in against the rail, a half length to Smad place. Holywell, AP in the very pale jacket, followed in midfield by the Diamonds of African Gold. And then Bears Affair, the royal blue. 7-time Grade 1 winner and World Hurdle winner Solwit in the mauve and white, 2/3 of the way back from One in the Dark in the red jacket. Then Medina's Any Given Day and Grand Cru as they head across the back straight for the first time and on to flight 2. American Spin leading up, but is shadowed every step of the way early by Celestial Halo. Walsh's red cap bobbing away, and Celestial Halo came to join American Spin. African Gold, a mistake there. They hit that quite hard, and at present Any Given Day is taking no interest at all. Has dropped a couple of lengths off them and is already receiving reminders as they go on to the third. So Celestial Halo and American Spin from at a glance out wide. The first of the trio of greys. Smad Place is close up in 4th place. Oscar Adara down the inner in a dark sleeve jacket, a little wider out to Holywell. A Bears Affair, African Gold and Solwit in mid-division from One in the Dark. Medina's in the green and white, and then Grand Cru, and a small break to Any Given Day. And over the 4th, Smad Place just clipped the top. Medina's had to be bustled along to try and hold a position going into the turn as he found Bears Affair coming across him, and Any Given Day continues in rear. So about to run down the side of the course, and Walsh going on now on Celestial Halo, but he's shadowed by At a Glance out wide under Brian Hughes. Then the early pace setter American Spin next door to Smad Place. Holywell a half length down in 5th place, followed by the white-faced African Gold, who's shadowed by Solwit. That pair have Oscar Adara up the inner, rounding the next corner. Bears Affair weighted with from Grand Cru, One in the Dark, and Medina's green cap, and a couple of lengths away still to Any Given Day. Swinging on in and approaching a flight number 5. Celestial Halo leads as they go to it, still being pressured by At a Glance, and then Smad Place. American Spin steadily sliding back through the field, and Bears Affair, a bad mistake at the first flight in the straight, and has come to a juddering halt, and it looks like being pulled up immediately. So Bears Affair is out of the race, pulled up by Geraghty as Celestial Halo leads over the next, but they're tightly clustered on his tail. Smad Place is grey nose poking up on the inside. At a Glance wide, McCoy has Holywell in the headgear handy. Then African Gold, American Spin, the patiently ridden Solwit rising at flight 7. Again Celestial Halo in front. Grand Cru, the second of the greys, is only about 6 lengths off the lead, still under a very patient ride from Tom Scudamore, runner-up in this race 2 years ago. He's followed by Oscar Adara, and then One in the Dark Medina's and Any Given Day. So a circuit in front of them in the Grade 1 John Smith's Liverpool hurdle. A further 6 flights to jump, and Walsh controlling the pace here on Celestial Halo as they run the turn and head away towards the national start. At a Glance, though, still close up with Holywell sandwiched between the pair. Smad Place popping away quietly on the inner. African Gold and the Diamond Jacket a bit closer to them in 5th place. Stalked by Solwit. Then American Spin. Grand Cru now making places, beginning to tug his way through the field. From One in the Dark, Oscar Adara. Medina still ridden with restraint, and Any Given Day chased along remains last of all. Celestial Halo then, Walsh perhaps just upping the ante a little as they go to the 8th. From At a Glance, the shadow. Good leap from Celestial Halo, really winged it. It's just beginning to string them out a little more. Holywell though remains prominent, and then Smad Place, African Gold. Solwit on the far side, mauve jacket. Grand Cru has tanked his way up to just behind the leaders under Tom Scudamore as they take the middle one on the far side. Celestial Halo jumping Holywell jumping economically. Forced an error there from Holywell, who left a trailing leg in the flight. They're stacked up as they move to the last on the far side, 4 out. Celestial Halo to At a Glance with the brown sleeves. The grey Smad Place right behind them. Then African Gold. Holywell wider out, Grand Cru. The other grey red cap continues to pull his way into it. Then Solwit still ridden very patiently. One in the dark in the red jacket is wide. Medina's driven along. Then Oscar Dara any given day, and it's all too much of a struggle for American Spin at the back end of the field. So racing down the side of the course with 3/4 of a mile to travel and 3 flights to jump in the John Smith's Liverpool hurdle. Celestial Halo and At a Glance still pressing on together. Smad Place in their slipstream, and Grand Cru has got right up on the inside under Scudamore. Wider out to Holywell, then African Gold. Solwit with Carberry sitting oh so quiet down the inside, inching into it. Around the field, one in the dark circling them. Then a break to Oscar Dara from Any Given Day, no show from Medina's. The third last then looming large. Celestial Halo right down the inner from At a Glance. Smad Place goes up to join them. Then Holywell, African Gold. Still he sits on Solwit. Grand Cru emerges on the extreme right and throws down his challenge, and now it's a brace of greys who go on together. Smad Place and Grand Cru. Celestial Halo is beaten, but Carberry arrives sitting motionless on Solwit. Away to the left, one in the dark. African Gold driven to challenge. McCoy crouching low on Holywell, but Solwit noses ahead. Approaching the final flight, Solwit booted into it. A spring-heeled leap. A mistake from Smad Place. Holywell boxing on, and then one in the dark, but they're all racing for places in behind because Solwit's careering away under an oh-so-confident Carberry. It's going to be 8 Grade 1s for the World Hurdle winner, Solwit, and Solwit again, with the world at his feet, he wins the John Smith's Liverpool hurdle and wins it impressively from Holywell, Smad Place, one in the dark, and African Gold.
8 Grade 1s, make no doubt this is a top class hurdler. Solwit has won for Paul Carberry and Charles Burns and followed up his victory in the World Hurdle with this satisfying success in the John Smith's Liverpool hurdle. The 9-4 favourite is seen off into second. The continually progressive Holywell, another career best following a previous career best and the one before that. You get the idea for Tony McCoy and John Joe O'Neill. And third was Smad Place for Wayne Hutchison and Alan King. And yet another superb performance from one in the dark at his favourite track, arguably, Sabrina Harty, and Sabrina Harty trains him, and he ran extremely well following up his third in this race 2 seasons ago. So Solwit, the winner. Fantastic performance, and silky this time, Steve.